So with all the talk about pollution and efforts to combat it, we wanted to know how quickly people living in smog-filled cities might see relief. We asked Clayton Dube, Executive Director of the U.S.-China Institute at the University of Southern California.
Well, it's possible to get some immediate results with dramatic action. We saw that in 2008 when cars were taken off the streets with the odd-even system in Beijing and things like that. So with dramatic action, you can get some immediate results. But over the long term, it's going to take steady work. You have to increase energy efficiency. They've got to decrease the pollution that's coming out of some of these thermal plants, all of these kinds of things. And it will take some time. But in the short term, the gains are not likely to be obvious, but with sustained effort, there can be progress made.
Clayton, let me talk to you more broadly about these two sessions for viewers that have been watching us since the opening of the CPPCC and later the MPC. Explain the importance and relevance of these annual meetings, if you will.
Well, the two institutions, of course, have been around for quite some time. The Chinese People's Political Consultative Conference, the CPPCC, was in fact the original legislative unit and was created in 1948. Its function is now supposed to be primarily advisory, but it also has the function of trying to mobilize a wider swath of the public. The Communist Party takes the lead. The Communist Party meeting last fall was all important and set the agenda. The National People's Congress is the body that actually enacts laws. And it's the CPPCC that draws on academics, more business people, folks from the entertainment community and elsewhere to offer advice, but also to carry central government messages down through the provinces, to the cities, and so forth.
So last year, the big buzz from the meetings was the economic opening up and also a crackdown on corruption. What would you say are the major headlines, the takeaways so far, and what are you still waiting to hear?
Well, we get pretty much the same thing. The agenda, of course, of deepening reform, increasingly centralizing control so that Beijing will exert greater influence in the provinces. We're getting that out of these meetings, not with great clarity. We were hoping, I think, for a greater elaboration on the new National Security Council. We've certainly heard about the pollution efforts. We know about the budgetary targets, the growth targets, this sort of thing. But there haven't been as many details on reform as I think many people would like, especially in terms of economic reform, greater accountability, this sort of thing. Many people are concerned about local government debt, this kind of thing.
All right, Clayton Dube joining us from Los Angeles. Can't thank you enough.